1, 2, 1, 2.
And now check my lottery ticket.
Yeah, go on hit something. Let me hold it. Hey,
you sure got some good. You got some good rhythm with your lottery ticket now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, man, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. We're back last Wednesday in the year. Hope y'all been staying safe out there. Hey, I wouldn't want to really show my face tonight, but hey, San Francisco got not gonna talk bad about San Francisco because things never work out good for me when I talk bad about other teams. What's happening? Everybody was going out at the same time?
no, it cut you out because you trying to talk that mess. It cut you out because you trying to talk that mess. That's why.
Don't be using no voodoo.
That's it.
Hey,
I got old doll over here. I'm gonna stick you every time you talk bad.
Tyra, don't be using no voodoo. We got Cowboys NIKKI in the house with us tonight. I was gonna ask these fellas how they doing, NIKKI, but how are you tonight?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're doing all right. All right.
Everybody good?
Good, wonderful. Good to hear you. Yeah. I had some words with Spectrum earlier, so I hope they ain't trying to stick me for my paper because I'll never have this problem. Buffered a little bit. So Spectrum, if you're listening, hey, I didn't really mean those words I said. It was under a lot of duress at the time. Yeah, Lay was trying. She was trying to give me the she was trying to give me. I understand exactly how you feel. I said, ma'am, I invented that. I said I did that all the time for my living. I understand exactly how you feel. That's the best way to get cursed out on the phone. You tell somebody they sit down and watch a football game and the game go off, and you tell them, I understand exactly how you feel. They got a house full of people. Oh no, don't tell nobody nothing like that. You better say, man, we're gonna get right on it. I'm gonna fix it right now. I didn't know what I was doing. I pushed about 16 buttons and one of them worked. So that's what I'm talking about. But hey, we're here tonight. Talk about the Miami Dolphins, Dallas Cowboy. I call it the fish fiasco, and that's exactly what it was. It was old fish fiasco, and we're gonna talk about some other things around the league. We got as I said earlier, Cowboys NIKKI. Glad to have her with us as always. We got Bubba Weekfall up there, Clarence Weekfall. Man. We got Ty, the 49er fan. And we got Irvin Seabrook, the man with sure hands. On this, the last wonderful Wednesday of this year. And so we're so glad to have you tonight. And hey, everybody had a wonderful Christmas?
Just stayed home and relax.
Stayed home and relax. Had a good Christmas.
All the species, the least known.
Yeah, we didn't catch Irvin sleeping again on us early in the show. Irvin. The show just started. Irvin sleeping on us. Irvin, did you have a good Christmas? Oh, Irvin can't say nothing. Irvin, we gotta go ahead and get the little. I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with our show. After which we'll be back and we're going to discuss a couple things about what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and run the promo video and, just to let people know I'm not sore about losing to Miami at all. Not sore at all. I'm just going to take it as I'm going to take the L. 2 L's in a row, which I hate to lose. I hate to lose, but I'll take that second L. We're going to talk about it.
And then it's all just run after contact. I see you, Lance. Early down. Second down, come back to Brooklyn. Lamb in stride. Room to run. He's down inside the 20. Makes the move. CD Lamb is going to score.
I would put the Miami highlights up, but I ran out of tape. Absolutely, got no time for no Miami highlights. Earth. Well, we gonna yield to our female expert first. Nikki. Nikki, what do you have to say about what happened down in Miami on Sunday?
Um, it was disappointing for the end result to be what it was, but these are some of the things that's been taunting us for the whole season, which is penalties. For some reason, we just can't seem to overcome having penalties, and especially having penalties late in a game. And that's coaching, because y'all should be going over these penalties, practicing these things in practice, looking at film, looking at tape, when these penalties are happening in the games, and doing techniques and things in practice to ensure that some of these things don't happen in a game. Penalties has been the death of us since the Mike McCarthy era. I mean, Jason Garrett era. We have been the most penalized team in the NFL. Um, and it doesn't seem to get better. It get worse every year. You know, Dan Quinn's defenses, even when he was in Seattle, when he was in Atlanta, his defenses were always most penalized defense. Again, it's coaching. Play calling to me was bad in the second half, but I understand that some of the weather conditions kind of changed some of the play calling. But at the same time, you have a bad O line. Um, Hidalgo, he trash. I mean, you got him from the Jets. Respect, you know, he trash. Terrence Steele, I have not been happy with Terrence Steele play this year. I understand he's coming back off an ACL tear. That's a hard injury for a guy his size to technically bounce back from a year later. So I feel like he came back too fast, because you can kind of see it when he trying to turn and make that turn. His knee is just not doing fully what he should be doing with his position. Um, I preached and screamed for O-line help in the draft, even before we drafted Shoemaker. I really didn't feel a need for a tight end. I'm like, we need to do some work with this O-line, because I knew Tyron Smith wasn't going to stay healthy. I knew he wasn't going to hold up. You know, even with not practicing him, I knew he still wasn't going to hold up. And he's never been he's never can be available for us when we need him the most, you know. And I think that's what gets so annoying with us and with Cowboy fans, that we hold on to players, especially the players that Jerry draft. He hold on to them way past their time and their prime, you know, and they're, instead of being a help to us, they're hindering us. Um, the Rebs are terrible. They was missed calls on both sides of the ball, but the main conclusion with this game came down to that early fumble in the game. You know, Miami went down and got three off of that fumble. So either we scored, we should have Tony Pollard point blank should have scored off of that touchdown. It should have been a touchdown. I don't understand why you cut back into the defender when you had a clear path to the pylon. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that for the life of me. I'm like, okay, there you go with not having tunnel vision. You know, um, folks have been hollering for McCarthy to play the fullback. Then he brought him in. It was a bad gamble. I mean, you don't do something new in a game like that at your goal line. It was a bad time to do that type of play. You should have gave the ball to Rico, or you should have did a quarterback sneak. But most importantly, Tony Pollard should have scored on that drive. It should have been point blank. I don't want to even hear the excuses about it. Tony Pollard should have scored, and this would be a different game. Um, Dak didn't have people were saying Dak should run. He needs to use his lanes. He needs to use his legs. He didn't have open lanes because they wasn't blocking. You know, on one of them plays, you blocking the wrong person, dude. Like, do you not know who team you on? You blocking your own teammate, fool. I was just like, dude, if I could just reach through this TV and just slap him, I was just so, Now, on the flip side, what I will say is I liked our fight. Um, Especially coming off of the way we let the Bills do what they did to us the week before. So what I will say is I like the fight that we gave, and we did come back, in the game, even though it was just a 1-point lead, But I did like the fight that I seen in them. But I don't know, I don't know why we don't have the same energy on the road that we have at home. I don't know why the coaches are not as pumped up on the road as they are at home. I don't know, and we're gonna have to be road warriors in this. So they need to find a way to win on the road. Simple as that. They need to find a way to win on the road. Or we're gonna have an early exit. It don't get no simpler than that. I don't know. I'm frustrated with it.
You hit a lot of points. Absolutely. We Irvin watching Reading Rainbow. Irv, we boy, Irv, if I was your teacher, I would call you down in class. Irv Seabrook. But Irv, what are your thoughts, man, about what went wrong down in Miami? NIKKI was really she really hit a lot of stuff on the head. Irv, we can't hear you.
I don't think he can hear you.
But my fault. Okay. NIKKI hit on a lot of points, and the problem I had with Sunday, one of the main problems I have, and it's been like this the last couple of games. We go down, our first drive, our offense looks like $1 million. I mean, the play calling, run differential to pass plays, you get to the goal line, and okay, you ran a couple of fullback dives on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, but you cannot go away from what you mean. The quarterback, you a half inch from the score. A quarterback sneak. We don't have to do the Philadelphia Eagles butt putt or whatever that is they call it. I mean, that runs a quarterback sneak really well. Just run a quarterback sneak and get to 7. Tony has to. If you're a number one tailback, I don't think there's not one number one tailback in the league wouldn't have scored on that play that he got stopped on the goal line. You just got to bow your neck, put your chest down, and go for the goal line. Why you turn and cut? We just do stuff that makes no sense as a football team. After the first quarter, CeeDee Lamb was our number one receiver, had 5 receptions for 94 yards on the first drive. And we don't go back to him until the fourth quarter. Now, if
5 minutes into the fourth quarter,
talk, get on in social media or talk about stuff like that instead of trying to keep it in house. But I get it. I understand the point. Now, do you say it's because of the poor offensive line play in the second and third quarters? I mean, the rookie he missed. He just blatantly outright missed. You see the whole offensive line blocking to the left.
Yep.
That gives them the call at the line of scrimmage. We slide into the left. Why is he coming down the block on a defensive tackle when you got Chubbs out there coming off the edge? I mean, common sense to me would say I got to block number 2. And when we got the ball out there of 1st and goal, why did we try to run and we got sacked because of the missed block? But sometimes I think Mike McCarthy is trying to make himself look too smart of a play caller. Just keep it simple. Just keep the game simple. I agree with you.
That's
between the tackles, give him the football.
Yeah.
It's not hard, man. I just think we are making it too hard because we're listening to too many of the naysayers talk about what we should and should not be doing, and we're trying to prove a point. And it makes no sense. I'm gonna see if NIKKI will tell a story about her phone call to the league about the officiating that she shared last night on the show, on their show on Tuesday night. But I've been an official for 25 years on the high school level, 4 state championships. So I kind of got a clue of what's going on. But when you look at some of the stuff that they are missing, with 8 officials supposed to be officiating certain areas of the game, it just bothers me. And it was on both sides. The pass, the roughing the pass on Dak, to me, the guy gave up, didn't try to land on him. The one on Parsons by far was ridiculous. But in the fourth quarter, you when you have pass interference call that are missed, and now a team has to run 2 or 3 more plays that takes time off the clock, that affects the ball game. That affects the ball. People don't understand what and people always say, y'all always complain about the officiating. I complain about calls that change the component of the game. Because they're gonna miss them. It's just we miss them in the high school level, we miss them. But if you don't get the ones that impact the game, those are the ones that make people really say, man, this thing is a setup, because it makes no sense. Because the guy standing in the middle of the end zone, CeeDee Lamb is running across the pattern. The guy grabs him by the pants to the point where his pants is almost pulled off of him, and he doesn't. You don't even. That's your key, and you don't even see it. It just. That's what bothers me more than anything. And now I'm really, what we're gonna look like Saturday. What we're gonna look like Gambuster Saturday. Everybody's gonna be amped up because that's gonna be Jimmy Johnson's going into the Cowboy Hall of Fame Saturday night, so everybody's gonna be amped up. Detroit just won their first division title in 30 years, so they may have a little letdown on a short week. So we probably look like gangbusters Saturday, and we finish with the Redskins. But are the Eagles going to lose another game and give us a chance to an NFC East? I doubt it. But they're playing horrible as well. So you just never know.
They can lose.
Never know. But can we win 3 games on the road in the playoffs? I don't know. I don't know. But
we
but
can.
There's no guarantee with the way Philadelphia is playing right now, that Philadelphia is even going to win their first round playoff game if they got to end up playing the Rams, because the Rams are playing some really good football right now.
Rams turned on.
So Rams and Philadelphia's secondaries
it's god awful.
It's
terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Slay is out now too, so it's trash.
Yeah. Did San Fran pick up that one tackle from Tennessee?
Yeah. No, it's not. They picked up the tackle from Charlie.
Oh, you on there? You want the light on?
But that guy started 14 games this year, had 6 sacks, three for losses.
Because everybody was hollering for
Jerry to pick up on stuff like that, man.
Yeah,
there's no reason for them not to even sign the Kandama Kansu right now.
It's not
6'3",
because our
defensive tackle. I don't get it, man.
I don't understand.
There's 2 things we need that everybody sees except for Jerry Jones. We need a big back, and we need somebody on that doggone defensive line. We get those 2 things, we should be fine. But for some reason, he don't want to give up. Either he don't want to give up on the money, or he don't see it.
Well, you're not gonna find nobody this time of year that's gonna help you like that.
Yeah,
there was some out there that could have helped us. Everybody else snatched him up before we did because he don't want to pull that trigger. There was people out there that we could have used and stuff, but he's saying that we don't need nobody. We good but what we have, and that's a lie.
Jerry uses
we are not good, but what we got. Haskins, he hurt. but he hasn't been really doing nothing. He's trash.
Oh man, no man.
I wouldn't have re-signed him. I would have got somebody else.
No,
When they
Haskins.
signed
But
Vanderbilt,
yeah, but I could see the
wouldn't
difference in
have.
this. I could see the difference in their running game without Haskins being in there. I see the difference. I even see the difference in the running game with believe it or not, with Esh being gone. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I see the difference in that with even with Esh being
Yeah.
gone. You know, I think the biggest thing also with this is that Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn have been out coached in the second half of a game. The last past 2 games, they have been
and
Yeah,
out coached.
no adjustments.
Simple, no
being
adjustments,
Yeah.
No
no
adjustment.
adjustments, especially on the offensive side. Dan Quinn did make some adjustments on Sunday, but for me, I was kind of pissed off with Dan Quinn because I didn't like the fact that we were playing man coverage and we should have been in zone. You cannot play that man coverage with that type of speed on a team. It's gonna kill
Because
you every time.
they missed Tyreek a couple of times. He
Because you
ducked
And
play
it
it.
cost
man.
us.
a
Because you
couple.
playing
Yeah.
man coverage when you should have been playing
Yeah.
zone. You can't
Man,
play man coverage with that type of speed on the field. You can't do that. And I was like, Dan Quinn, you've been a coach long enough to know better than this.
Because the first half we shut him down. He didn't have but what 2-3 catches in the first half.
and he
But
was hurt, and he don't want to take a hit. He don't want to take no hit. If you see Tyreek, he ball up in a little ball. He trying to miss all. You put him in that zone,
right.
and
But when Wilder went down, we should have taken advantage of that.
So that,
And we did not take advantage of Wilder being out the game. Period. We didn't take advantage of it. We had missed opportunities all through that game. You know,
But even
and that
though
was my only thing.
the offensive line wasn't playing that good, they still didn't have no reason why they didn't throw the ball to CD Lamb until 5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Especially after he had, just like I say, he had what 95, 98 yards in the first quarter.
crazy man. It's just like I think that NIKKI and all y'all guys are hitting it. You know, out coached. We're being out. I mean, it's like when it gets down to it, crunch time, we're being out coached. These guys, Mike McDaniel, who's not supposed to be as knowledgeable as McCarthy, because McCarthy is his senior, you know. But Mike McDaniel was just doing something simple the other day, and I mean, at will, we played better on the run, but they got it when it counted. The last part, when we needed a first down stop, they got it.
Couldn't get it.
That put us back in the game. That put us ahead for the win, and these guys could not stop them. Coming downfield, they came all the way downfield for the field.
But even on the 3rd and 3, Waddle is out of the game. You know they're going. You have to know just from being a football player that
who they going to
throw the ball to
Tyreek.
You got to know that.
Anybody will beat me but Tyreek.
Anybody else would have beat me except Tyreek. Exactly, Ty. You got to know that, man. You just to see them when he came in motion and to see and first of all, number 2, they got him on Tyreek man-to-man coverage. I'm sitting there like we done. This is and he falls down and I'm so frustrated with this team because we should easily be 14-2 right now. It just don't make no sense what we do, man. Or what and I know what's his name is frustrated, but when he gets frustrated, it's almost like he shuts down the rest of the game because he really didn't play a really good second. Parsons didn't play a good second half the other night. He was just so frustrated, and I get it, but
he couldn't play a good second half. We held him the whole time. Held, man, I'm gonna show you something that NIKKI sent to me. When I show you this, you're gonna be like, you just can't believe this. It's unbelievable.
Which one? When he got hold and choked at the same time?
Oh man, listen, they've got so. I mean, and Kason Carter says, "Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays to all." What's up, Kason?
But you know what, Cornell?
Yeah.
The worst holding they missed is the one on number 33 when they got that first down at the end of the game. That's the one. That's the one that backs them up 10 yards, and now they go from 1st and 20 to 2nd and 3 because they missed the call. That's the one that kept the game going for Miami.
So it did.
I'm go rifle through these because I want to show y'all that slide. Let me see. Where's that? Oh, here it is.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I saw that one. Not this. You talking about the other one where they had this one right here with all the different holding penalties?
And this is one game. That's just against Miami. That's just against Miami.
And you know, I agree with the holding on part. But what's going to happen? Those other linemen don't have to make some plays. That guy getting triple team, and somebody else going to have to step up and make some plays on that line.
But that ain't no triple team. That's holding. That's a penalty.
I understand what you're saying, but somebody else on the defense.
Yeah, if you can pull him like that, then you know he's been gangbusters. We're absolutely taking him out of the game for us.
He is the LeBron James of football.
And you know world class speed. He's fast
and too strong, so they don't know how to call it.
I mean, man, it's crazy. I can't get it blown up like I want to get it blown up here, but you know, it's crazy to me. And I'm gonna let NIKKI. I did see where I'm gonna let NIKKI tell her story about the phone call that she had to make earlier this week, and tell her what they told you, NIKKI.
Basically, what they said is that a majority of all the refs are part-time refs. He said that a lot of times that because my question was to him was why was it so many flags being thrown and then being picked up? So he said whenever we see that, it's because the refs are not sure of that penalty, so they throw the flag in hopes that so the penalty don't get missed. But then when they go into the huddle and they reviewing it and they talking about it, and then when they come back and say it's no flag on the it's no flag or no penalty for blah blah whatever, it's because the head of the crew said according to the rule book is this, and that didn't match this. I said, but that don't make sense to me. I say because even when they call you all in New York on the booth from the booth in New York, y'all have a different answer than what they gave on the field. I say, so if the head of officiating on the field is saying that it's not a flag, why are you in the booth saying it is a flag? Or why are you in the booth saying, yeah, that should have been called? I say, so y'all lying. Somebody lying. I say, and I said, I'm gonna take the equation now that I am a Cowboys fan. It's not even about the Dallas Cowboys. It's about around the NFL period.
Absolutely.
I said it's not even just about Cowboys. I said, and what's the issue with Michael Parsons? I said, are y'all like holding something against him because he played for the Cowboys and because he's very outspoken on his podcast about the things that the Rebs are doing? I said anybody with common sense know that the Rebs are messing games up. I don't know if it's intentionally. I don't know what's happening. I say, but it's not fair to the fans that we have to sit here and watch this week after week after week, and your Rebs are standing right there and seeing a play, and they're refusing to make the proper call. I said it's ridiculous. I said if they got to call y'all from the booth and y'all are saying something different, then maybe y'all just need to do all the calls from the booth and not even have refs on the field. I said it's stupid to me. Whatever. So we just kind of went back and forth, and he just kept trying to tell me this, tell me that, and I was like, sir, I ain't buying nothing you saying. So he was like, well, next year we making a lot of changes, so y'all gonna see some changes next year. He said it's too late for us to make any changes on things this year, being this late in the season. It's too late to make changes. I say, so it's too late to do right. That's what you're saying, because all y'all money already tied up in Vegas. Oh, okay, okay.
And you know what gets me mainly is when the calls are made. The calls are made after the team makes a tremendous play. They'll never get called when the team is like a 2-3 yard run. They don't get called then. They get called like, and just like the guy, and you know, that's what triggered what's the guy name? Quarterback out there in Kansas City, Mahomes. That's what triggered Mahomes, because they made an incredible play. And right after the play gets called, then they say, "Oh, there's a flag on the ground." So it's like, and then you know, we go in the very next day on Sunday, the Dolphins do the same thing. Guy lines up in the neutral zone, no call. And so, you know, it's like, I understand what Mahomes is saying. You know, even though the referee did make the right call, it's when the call is made. It's like the call isn't made, and you see the little flag symbol up, and the play is still going. The play is over. Guy scores, and then they say, "Oh, there's a flag on the play," and that's what makes me leery. You know, that's what makes me kind of leery of it.
Well, it's just most so annoying. Like I told him as well. Y'all say something was pass interference in one game, and then the next game to come on, that same exact situation happened. And it's not pass interference. Y'all say roughing the passer in this first game, in this first setting, and then it'll be the same exact thing happen on another game, the next game, and it's not passing, and it's not rushing the passer. Like, y'all rules are not the same. It's like y'all are making them up as y'all go, and y'all are deciding on what y'all want to call and what y'all don't want to call. And it's not fair to the fans, and it's not fair to the players. It's not fair either way around.
Because they should be able to change the call the same way they do with everything else. With a touchdown, fumble on a bad call, if it's going to have effect on the outcome of a game, they should be able to change that too.
Well,
especially when they know it's not blatant.
What they usually do is they wait until the off season, and then they say, "Yeah, Des Bryant did make that catch," and you know, the commissioner within the confines of the season, if that was said, then they got to overturn the game. He has the power to overturn the game and replay that.
No, I'm talking about during the game, not after the game.
Well,
the same refs that's up there in New York, when there's a fumble and they say, or a touchdown, and they say, "No, it's not a touchdown. It wasn't a fumble." They should be able to reverse that call on a bad play that's going to have an outcome on the game.
They're not going to reverse
like
those.
That pass, like that roughing the pass on Michael Parsons. What he supposed to do? He one step from the man. As soon as the guy throw the ball, he hits him. Pass interference. They go down and they score.
They have some of the rules in the NFL or what they call reviewable rules, and some are not. Roughing the passer is not reviewable. That is strictly on the officials' assumption of what happened during the play and what they saw. They're never going to overturn or come back and overturn a roughing the passer call.
I don't know what they.
2 years ago, they put the rule in place where you could challenge 2 pass interference calls a game. Mm-hmm. And because they thought it slowed the game down, they took it out the year before. Took it out. During the offseason, they have a rules committee during the offseason, and they go back and look at a lot of plays in the offseason and try to come up with rule changes to try to offset what happens during the season. But it's not even about the rules, it's just the fact that they're missing plays. They got the rules, they're just missing the plays. And that's the thing. They're missing the plays. The NFL now has 8 officials on the field. They have the referee, who's what they call a white hat. They have the center judge, who's on the opposite side of the referee. Then they have the umpire. Then they have the 2 wings. They have a deep judge, a back judge, and a side judge. Each one of those officials have a certain area that they watch on every play. The center judge is watching that tackle in front of him in the offensive line play from the tackle going out. The referee is watching his side, and then the umpire is watching the center and the 2 guards. That's the position I worked when I'm in high school. You watch that area until the ball leaves your area, and then the wings have their area with the defensive tackles, the ends, and the widest wide receiver that's in their area. If they have what they call a trips, they have the wide guy, and then the deep judge, the side judge, takes everything that's coming towards them with the other wide receivers. And it just makes no sense for them to miss the easy ones that they're missing. I can see if it was the hard ones where you got to make a quick, because when you're out there in that field, you have a very short period of time to try to look at a play as an official and determine, was that a penalty? Should I let that go? Because you can call holding on every play of the game, but did it really affect the play? If it didn't affect the play, a lot of times they'll let it go. But when it's affecting the play, as an official, you have to get that play. This picture that's on the screen right now, there's no reason for them to miss that call. And they got a first down. They got a 15-yard gain on that play.
Sure did.
You can't miss that call. You just can't. I think this is the one that he threw to Waddle for the first down and on that first drive when they got the field goal. I think that's the play right there. But it just bothers me because I know so much about not as far as officiating and stuff of the NFL, but when the rules and I know what certain people are supposed to be watching for them to miss it, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
If you don't hold Parsons go sack the quarterback.
Oh yeah, because you got a holding and you got a face mask.
Yeah, he's gonna sack the quarterback if you don't hold him. And
that's like he said today, he's 4'3" coming off the edge, and they're not used to seeing that. They've seen 4'4" edge guys, 4'5" edge guys, but they really have not seen 4'3" edge guys.
Yeah,
I just wish our defensive coordinator, and I understand his ego and everything, but put Sam Williams at end, put the other guys at end, and especially in the run game, put Parsons back at linebacker and let him be free to go side to side against somebody's run game. You don't have to do it the whole game. I understand you want to put him in the edge rusher, but use him for what he is. He is not just a down hand in the ground edge guy. This guy can play, especially with the fact that we lost our Van Der Esch and we hurting that linebacker. You don't think Detroit gonna come in this Saturday and try to run the ball down our throat?
Absolutely.
Oh, you know that.
They got 2 good running backs. They're gonna bring the run game. You know,
I think one of them hurt.
One of them is.
Oh, one's hurt. Well, they're gonna be playing. Yeah. They're gonna be the home Dallas Cowboy team, though.
Yeah.
You can bet on the home Dallas Cowboy team, but you better not bet on that away team.
Nope, not on that away. Well, I don't think about Sam Williams. Every time he comes in the game, he gets a penalty.
It
yes, never fails, and it's always a game-changing penalty.
Big penalties. He does.
Like that one against Buffalo. I don't know what he should have had that one. I don't know why he went to the side. One thing he had to do.
He
didn't even have a reason to go attack the man. The ball was right there at his foot. Oh yeah, he didn't even have a reason to touch him.
You know, the special teams coach got chewed out because they had that he wasn't supposed to send no punt block. He did that himself and told Sam because the punt before we almost blocked it. So that was a one-man, Sam, go get it. And Mike McCarthy didn't even know he did that. And then when we got the penalty, that just put the icing on top of the cake.
Sam is a punt blocker now. He is a punt blocker. Sean Gray says, "What's up, ladies and fellas? What's up, Sean?" Kason Carter says, "Away Dallas team, count my bets in." NIKKI hasn't drawn a holding penalty in 9 games. The last time that he got a holding penalty was October 16th against the Los Angeles Chargers. Crazy. And let let Tyrone tell us about what happened down there in Philadelphia in San
they got whipped. I think one of the things I think is Shanahan tried to outsmart himself. I don't know why you try to pass when you running the ball up and down the field. I understand you got to run the ball.
They wanted Birdie to get win MVP. That was.
That's what exactly
what it is.
Exactly what it was.
Trying to prove a point.
Trying to prove, but those guys got the best pass defense out there. They can't. They horrible against the run. Run the ball. They was doing it. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Quarterback. He's not a come from behind guy. He seems to panic when he get behind.
Well, you can't take that pressure. I mean, the Ravens look bigger and stronger than any team in football the other day. When I watched the Ravens play the other night,
I ain't even gonna say that. If you look at this, the 49ers moved the ball up and down the field on them guys. It's just the damn turnovers what killed them.
No, them boys been turning y'all over is what it is.
No, they turned the ball over.
They've been really out physical than y'all.
No.
What?
Listen, if you look at this, guys, go look at the 49ers have more rushing yards, more passing. They moved the ball. But the turnovers killed it. Yeah, I watched the game.
And Tyrone, they've been crashing the pocket. And also, when your running back would come out and your running back would get those easy yards after, well, not yards after catch, but he would get those big yards. Man, they was tackling him.
How many yards do you think McCaffrey had?
I don't know, but they were tackling.
He had 100.
Listen to him. I'm telling you, he had over 100 yards and didn't even have 20 carries.
Well, you know what? If you let somebody get 100 yards within the hash marks and they ain't getting in the end zone, that's no problem. I ain't care if you get
the turnovers is what killed them.
I'm gonna tell you, but they were more.
They moved the ball.
They were more physical. Come on, man. Come on, man. I've been watching the game now. I watched the whole game. They were more physical than the 49ers. They were crashing your pocket. Nobody and push that line around like that.
I have to agree with Cornell on that one. They were moving the ball, but Baltimore was more physical. Baltimore was doing all the hitting. Huh?
Yeah, they played that type of football. They really didn't, and until Trent got hurt, that's when they really started putting the pressure on. Once Trent got hurt.
He left them what?
The question is Trent gonna be available these next two games?
That's the question. Is he gonna be ready?
A growing injury is tricky and don't heal that fast. A growing injury.
That's the same problem he's been having all year. So that's
is Tyrone Smith coming back anytime soon? That's the question.
They said they expect him to play Saturday.
But everybody else we got.
Edoga, like we said, Edoga's trash. I always wondered. I said, I have never heard of Edoga before. I said, where he come from? Jets.
Yeah.
They should have left. They should have left with the Jets.
He was drafted by the Jets. So look at the Jets and tell you why they drafted him.
And the Jaguars went over, and this is what I can't understand. But Peterson is a Super Bowl coach. They went over there and got the stud from well, they ain't helping the Jaguars because Jaguar getting full up, but from over there in the Vikings. They got the stud from the Vikings, man, and young fella too, and brought him over to the Jaguars. But I was like, man, why?
They got him, but Trevor Lawrence is not the best condition as a quarterback right now.
Not at all. Not even close.
Yep.
They want him to be the story of the NFL so bad. They want him to be the story of the NFL so damn bad. I was like, really?
And he not. But if you look at Jalen Hurts, he done went back to his old self. He wasn't that good his rookie year.
He played half the season against his rookie year.
Yeah, he wasn't that good.
I hate the dynamics of people saying
I can't throw
he's
mud on.
not that good. Jalen, the problem with the Philadelphia with the Eagles right now is their coach is basically undermining all of his. A lot of things are in house, are now beginning to come out house. He's calling the plays, so that he's hand tying his offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And it's hurting Philadelphia to the point where there's a lot of infighting going on right now that a lot of people don't know about. But there was a guy on the show last night with NIKKI them from Philadelphia who gave a lot of enlightened inside issues of what's going on up there. Jalen is still making throws. Jalen played half the season on a bad knee. But I think when you lose, we talked about this at the beginning of the year, when you lose both of your coordinators,
four
or five of your starting offensive linemen, your starting defense, you're not going to be as good as you are. And they were fortunate enough this year to win some early games that they should have lost.
Yep,
I think it is.
But he ain't been playing that good this year though. The whole season.
I think what the problem was when the season started, the Eagles was running the ball and dominating. They were controlling the game. Once Brown started complaining, because Brown started complaining. Because he wasn't getting balls. So now you changing the offense. Jalen plays best when they run the ball.
Yep.
He plays best when they run the ball. So when you go away from that run game, teams just sitting in there in that zone, they put a little pressure on him. He's going to look bad. That's not his game.
That's not his game.
Their game is running and play action pass.
How did the Giants get back in the game the other night?
Because they're throwing the damn ball.
They started throwing the ball. They threw an interception.
Exactly.
And they threw an interception, and then they had the turnover on the kickoff. Those kind of things.
Run the ball.
Running back should have had 200 yards rushing Sunday night against the Giants.
Easily.
They couldn't stop him.
Sirianni is not that guy.
Huh?
Sirianni is not that guy. He's not Mr. Play Caller. Let me tell you, last year, that offensive that they had, that's the dude that's down there with the Cardinals, right?
No, he's with their offensive coordinator is the Indianapolis head coach now.
Cool. Okay, so who is the one with the Cardinals?
I thought they defense coordinator with the Cardinals head coach.
Okay, the defensive coordinator.
The Cardinals.
The one that took our throat out. The defensive coordinator down there. You had those guys making play calls. So Sirianni, he wasn't even making the play calls down there in Kansas City because you had Bieniemy and you had Andy Reid. He was down there working with them. So now he's down here in Philly and he want to make people think that he's the big. He's not that caller. He's not that guy. He's not that guy.
They're so smart till they're dumb.
And it's like
he's too arrogant.
Y'all guys, we seeing these coaches. They're doing too much. Triple reverse. Run the ball. Just line up and run the ball, man. Just run the ball.
It does. And they act like they can be throwing the ball all over the place in the first half or running. And they come out after halftime. It's like they ain't been playing the whole game. It's like they went in there and just started watching TV or something and just forgot about the game and what they were doing to get them to where they was at. And they just go to something totally different.
Well, I'll tell you who damn make adjustments. That goddamn Rams head coach. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that guy makes some adjustments, man. I'll give it to him. He
always been a good coach, though.
Yeah, he make adjustments, man.
Yeah, y'all see where Denver bench Russell Wilson?
yeah.
That is total BS.
Yeah,
because they don't want him to get hurt. They don't want him to get hurt because
that's money. They
don't want to pay him.
Yeah.
No. Clarence, you got to understand. If he gets hurt and he can't pass a physical, he gets $37 million anyway.
Yeah.
That's a money opportunity to cut him in March.
Cut him.
Yeah. It's a money thing.
Peyton never wanted Russ. He tried to make it work with him, but Peyton never wanted Russell Wilson. Peyton likes to have his own quarterback. That's what he did in New Orleans. He went and he said, let me get Drew Brees over here because I want to groom my own quarterback.
Yeah, but I think a lot of that is Russell has a arrogance about him.
You think so? I don't think Russell.
Man.
He do.
Yeah,
he
do.
But Russell the one asked the front office to bring Sean Payton in. He asked for Sean Payton.
Yeah, but he's still an arrogant type guy.
You think Russell?
I think he's a little humble because the way Payton went off on Russell last week on that sideline. Ain't that many men that would have stood there and allowed him to do that to him.
Russell ain't no fighter now.
He ain't about that life. He ain't about that life.
You said the word. He ain't about that life. Because
he ain't about that life.
If that grown man came in my face on TV, he would have got the Latrell Sprewell. And my children watching too. My kids watching. Oh, we already got money too. Oh yeah, he would get the Latrell Sprewell.
Yeah, they know. There's nothing they can do now. Nobody gonna want that contract. So I don't know what Russell gonna do.
Play league minimum.
Somebody pick him.
It's funny because some Atlanta Falcons fans I know here today talking about, can we go down to Denver and bring in Russell?
Okay, go ahead. Hey, do it if you want.
Ain't better than what they got now.
It is absolutely.
He'd be better than what they got now.
What
Atlanta got?
I listen to the other players. I listen to the other players talk about the way that Russell divides a team. That's not going to help a young team.
Well, if he divides a team, well, what was all that good leadership down in Seattle?
I want to go watch how the hell your number one running back don't have your phone, can't pick up and call you
on the phone.
Yeah, he can. He got to call. He got to call somebody else to get Russell to call him, and then he's calling for the private line.
Why you got to call my house?
No. You got. If you get a chance, Cornell. If you get a chance,
I'm telling you, man.
Cornell, if you get a chance, Google Shannon Sharp and what's the running back's name that was in Seattle?
I think the Beast Mode.
Beast Mode.
Yeah.
Google that interview.
I heard that story.
Richard Sherman and talk about it.
And listen to Beast Mode.
Richard Sherman word don't hold no water with me, man. Richard Sherman. They even say his name on this show. Richard Sherman.
I'm just telling you, a whole lot of them guys, man. Just the attitude that he brings into the lock. Just like when he went to Denver. How the hell you got your own parking spot up front and all this? You away, you got an office in the building. Come on, man.
Who got a parking spot? Quarterback?
He got his own office and all that.
Sean Payton took all that from.
Listen, I'm the
Sean Payton.
I better have a parking spot, and I better have an office.
Okay.
But they said that the locker room don't like him, Russell. They said the locker room don't like him.
That man got a good.
Guys didn't even go to his birthday party he tried to have last year.
That man got a good Jerry curl in his head. Them boy mad.
Hey, that guy, but hey.
They say Sierra do too much. He let Sierra do too much.
Hey, just go on and hang out with Sierra, man. Be happy. You done made your money. Go on, hang out. Hey.
Kesar said Vegas send dudes in black suits and have a pep talk down there, but Russell them. Allison Taylor said, "Hey peeps, what's going on, Allison?" Nikki, I think I got this off your page. If being on your own was a person. Terrence Steele.
That's not Steele. That's
No, that's the other guy.
That's Edoga. That's Edoga. That's
yeah.
Boy,
Chaz Green 2.0.
You know what? Not until Nikki mentioned Chaz Green the other day.
What's number 76 name?
I forgot about Chaz Green. Boy, Chaz Green, but he was Florida State, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Chaz Green 2.0.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chaz Green. You know he ain't from Miami.
Hey man, I ain't taking them shots too much no more now. All right?
He's coming at you, man.
This 13-0 Florida State Seminoles team ain't gonna take too many more. That 75 Miami Hurricane shot tonight.
Okay, all right. Okay, you hit me hard there. It hurt me just now. It hit me deep. It burnt
Even
me.
though we're gonna get drilled Saturday night.
When we first got Chaz Green, I was like, oh boy, that boy from Florida State. Oh yeah, Chaz Green. I was talking him up. Man. I guess you gotta wait till they get to the NFL. But Nick said if being on your own was a person, yeah, Chaz Green signed a contract. And my man right here made a statement. Stephen A. Smith, he said, and you know, he just got hammer chopped in the face by a lady in the airport talking to Dallas Cowboys. And he said, like when they say to me, screaming, I'm the only dude on the air who's loud. I know plenty of white dudes who are screaming and going off. He said they're called passionate, and I'm called loud. What y'all think about that? What Steven is saying, man?
He talking about Chris Russo, who on his show. That guy's aggravating as all get out.
Oh yeah.
Pat, whatever that Pat guy,
Pat
McAfee.
Yeah, he do the same thing.
He's terrible. I mean, he's as loud as all of them now too.
Yeah.
This guy right here, man, I don't know about him, dude. Acho.
Hey, that joke couldn't do nothing when he was playing. Hey,
Him and Shady, the no show in the Super Bowl. Shady McCall, big talk no show. Brock Purdy over the last 375 days has done everything in order for you to trust him over Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he about done.
Yeah, right.
God bless America. Emmanuel Ocho. Then Mike Florio came out and made himself like a big donkey of the day when he said the 49ers kicked the shucks out of the Ravens on Monday night. I'm sorry. I know that's disrespectful to the Ravens, but let's be realistic. And they're on that Purdy train. They were on that Purdy train.
Yeah.
But San Francisco had double the yardage the other night. And I know they got some of it late. But you never win a game with 5 turnovers. You just
the turnovers. That was horrible, man.
I don't care if you get 600 yards as long as you get it between the hash marks.
That first drive they had was I mean, you couldn't have a better drive.
Yeah.
Than that, and then they throw an interception in the end zone.
Why are you throwing the ball? Like I said, why are you throwing the ball? You down there, run the ball.
But that's what Baltimore. Purdy plays very good against man-to-man coverage. What we do, we won't play zone defense. No, he's so stuck on wanting to play man-to-man defense, and it's killing us.
Yeah,
because our boy had a good game against my man when he called him old, but the last 2 games he's just like he looked old out there. 21, our cornerback.
But you know
he's old out there the last 2 games.
What? He ain't giving no touchdowns up, and he had the flu against Buffalo.
Man, look, he had the flu.
The flu against Buffalo. Man, Gilmore playing good. I ain't gonna let y'all talk bad, but Gilly. Gilly the only thing saving us. That's the only thing saving us.
He got burnt early in that damn game. Though.
Yeah, he get burnt. Well, you gonna get a little toast on you every now and then.
He got burnt, but
you get a little toast on you. Hey, but listen, Lamar been toasting up that Sam. It was beautiful. If I may just be honest, it was beautiful to me because I was glad y'all got beat like that on national TV.
Hey,
and
like I tell you, man,
that was a good
like I always tell you.
Yeah.
You and your little buddy, man. Y'all like that guy. Y'all couldn't get the girl, but as long as y'all buddy got him, y'all got him too.
Hey, don't put me with nobody else. I was a rapper. I had all the girls. When the football game, I'm from Matt Death. I was real smooth. That's right. I was real smooth. That's right. Don't be sticking me out there like that. Sticking me out there, girls.
Yeah,
trying to play rap like that.
Hey, just like I told somebody the other day, every team in the league this year got monkey stomped at least once.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
that's the way it go, man.
Yeah.
So it's what you do afterwards. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
January 15th, starts a whole new season. So
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
people can talk all they want right now.
Yeah.
Season will start till January the 15th.
And I'm gonna tell you, the healthiest teams gonna be the one that go the furthest, man.
Whoever stay healthy.
That right.
Yeah.
Sean Carter said the latest line that he heard this morning was Jordan is 17-point favorite. Thank you, kids. How we appreciate that.
Hey man, that's ridiculous, man. How many jokers sitting out Florida State, man? Good Lord.
But I'm not even mad. I ain't even mad at him. That was disrespectful.
Look at that right there.
It was disrespectful.
When he should have scored. Only thing he had to do.
Exactly what I said. He should have scored.
Put down his shoulder pads and hit the hole.
That's it.
And I gotta film.
Trying to get pretty.
But all he had to do was just, I don't know why he cut back. He had the touchdown.
Damn, sure did.
You want me to tell you what it is? Everybody was talking about how all he can run is outside. So now he want to prove a point and go inside instead of doing what he usually do. What he usually do, he take it to outside.
Then Lepke was eating a doggone butts meat sandwich. He come there trying to hold the ball, dropping the ball all on the ground. Can't hold it. That's when I first turned the game on. I just got in and see Lepke drop the ball on the ground.
No. Never should let that man right there go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's jumping over people Sunday. The other night, rather. He jumped over the dude. I got the film, but I didn't get to pull it up in time.
Yeah. He jumped up. They were tearing his ass up, but he did all right. Hey, man, look, he ain't even got his hand right. He don't even know how to take a damn hand off. He don't even know how to set up his hand to take a damn hand off. Where's bottom hand at?
He ain't know he ain't got the ball. He holding his hand.
When they down
up too early. He closed it up too
early. When they down that close, Dow should be in the game. Not Tony Pollard. Not this garbage fullback right here. But Dow should be in the backfield.
What I saw them do a lot the year before, they line up McGovern gone now, but they stick McGovern back there, I think, a lot. And then they let McGovern be like the fullback. You remember that? And McGovern would lead the way. They bring in an extra. I don't know why they don't do stuff like that. But you know, I've been talking
play calling.
I've been talking big on Lepke, and I guess Lepke shut me up.
Yeah, you asked for. You got what you asked for.
After that promo, he didn't play the rest of the night.
Yeah, well, he should have sat on the bench after that one.
Huh?
That's a big game. And this is just a little
stuff out of it.
Little tidbit. The Dallas Cowboys have only made it to the Super Bowl once as a wild card in 75, losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers 21-17. Ironically, the last active head coach to win the Super Bowl as a wild card was Mike McCarthy. With a little help from a guy named Aaron Rodgers, can Dak Prescott have a 2-4?
I don't have no faith in Mike McCarthy. So
that level.
Play call.
Hey, okay,
he gonna do something stupid in the game.
I have no faith in him.
You might as well be honest.
He gonna do something stupid.
We might as well be honest. All right, you might as well be honest. Because this year I ain't gonna be broken hearted like I have been before. I've been preparing myself. I'm pretty sure that we gonna beat Detroit. I'm pretty sure we can beat Detroit at home. But as far as going on the road, if you know, I ain't worried about Tampa Bay because I believe we can turn Baker Mayfield back into the regular Baker Mayfield. Tampa Bay. Yeah, whatever spell Larry Gibbs got on Baker Mayfield or whatever dolls Allison Big Baker Mayfield think he's a tier 1 quarterback. That's going all in when we get down there. Because they're saying the way it looks now, that's who we're gonna have to play. It's Tampa Bay first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I see us. That would be a pretty good game for us. But
so Tampa Bay got New Orleans this week. And Atlanta, and no, who Tampa Bay finished with?
I know they play the Saints next week, and then the Saints play Atlanta. So the Saints got Tampa Bay and Atlanta. I don't know who. I don't know who Tampa Bay finished with.
They were saying that the schedule was so bad. I mean, I think they said that even if Tampa Bay
Buccaneers football schedule.
dropped through, we still.
Oh, they got
Here's the upcoming schedule for
Tampa
the
Bay got the
Buccaneers.
Panthers and the Saints.
January 7th,
Okay,
2024.
so it's division game. Okay.
Yeah.
Two homecoming game.
Yeah.
They got two homecoming games.
Well, the Saints always play Tampa Bay tough.
But Tampa Bay beat them the first time.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Buccaneers.
They beat them in New Orleans. I don't have no car not what it is neither.
Yeah.
Then they should beat Carolina. So it should be a gimme.
I know
Yeah,
Urban go tell me Cornelli doesn't play for us anymore. But Urban, listen.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
This guy had 265.
I'm not saying a word. But
yeah, I like Cooper. I mean, Cooper was always one of the best route runners in the league. My only issue I had with Cooper was that a lot of times he didn't show up on the road. He didn't show up in big games. That was my only issue I had with Cooper. But for his being a star receiver, I would have never got rid of him to pay Michael Gallup.
I'm telling you why they got rid of him. They would have tried to work that out with Cooper with his money situation, but they felt like he quit on them in that San Francisco playoff game. And
I quit on them in the San Francisco playoff game.
I'm just telling you the way it is. They thought he quit.
I quit.
Jerry petty. Jerry got mad.
Jerry is very petty. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the one that is in Dallas. And you seen the last two plays. His
body language.
Didn't do nothing on. And Jerry is very petty. That's why he got rid of him. And it was, I don't want to say it was a worse mistake, but Gallup is, and I know he got hurt, but he doesn't. I mean, he didn't even get a pass on. No, he got one pass on to him Sunday. He just ain't when when the play's not going to him, he's done.
He shut down.
It just don't make no sense, 18 is making plays for us now, and we've been waiting on that. But
Jerry was mad at Cooper though from when he got COVID, because they were out at a mass game, the weekend of a game, and they came back and he tested positive for COVID. We were getting ready to go and play. We was going to play the Raiders. That was Thanksgiving. We were getting ready to play the Raiders, so he had to miss that game, and then he had to miss the KC game. That was two important games. And that's what Jerry got pissed off about, because they were out with no mask on and he got COVID.
Jerry is petty. He is petty now. He is petty. But that COVID.
He's petty about some of the stuff he do.
Yeah. He's petty about the right things.
Finally breaking the curse off us by putting Jimmy Johnson in this thing on.
Well, he needs to be petty and find a football general manager and put his ass up top and sign the checks.
Yes.
Him and his son
would be the first guy interviewed after every game.
Jerry ain't doing none of that till he can get in that casket.
Even
when he in the casket, he's
still gonna be running the team.
He another Al Davis. That's who his mentor was. He another Al Davis.
Another Al Davis now. And I put this up for Jimmy Johnson. I missed this guy. Listen to what he said. Do you want to be safe and good, or do you want to take a chance and be great? Tyrone, if we were still on our sideline, we'd be killing the 49ers, dragging y'all like old trash. You better be glad, Tyrone.
Well,
you better be glad.
We'll probably get another chance in about 4 weeks.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Well, I ain't talking now though. I still think that with the 49ers, I hope that I don't know. You may need to make another call, Cowboys NIKKI, and tell our defensive coordinator that Diggs is out. Stop trying to play man-to-man so much.
Stop playing man-to-man.
I don't know, man. I said Diggs, he's out. We play. I mean, you play man-to-man with Diggs there. Diggs shut down everybody top receiver. But man, you cannot do that, man.
And we don't even disguise it. A guy going motion, we go with him. Running back motion, we go with him.
We are horrible with motion.
Right with him. And now you know, and now somebody like me that barely know anything about football other than what you guys teach me. Now, if I can see the play, your dog is dead. If I can see
and know who they going to.
I know who you going to, and like Tyreek, we all knew, man. We knew
9 times out of 10 they go into that man that they put in motion.
And his ankle is hurt. He's hobbled. If you look at him, his ankle he got hurt.
He didn't kill us with the deep ball. He killed us on those short passes to keep the ball moving, to keep getting those first downs. That's how he killed us.
10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards.
5 yards.
And
then they need 7, 8.
What broke our spirit, the dude gets the ball, the dude runs the ball, runs for a first down, man.
Yeah.
The running back runs.
And we know they're gonna run the ball, and you still can't stop.
Y'all jokers had me so mad. Hey, I had on the damn pool, I had damn 9-0. I said, man, all dollar I gotta do is damn stop the guy here. I gonna win me about $400. That joker letting guy kick the field goal. Why I'm mad as hell, man.
honestly, you know, and just like Nikki had said earlier, it's all about game management and it's all about coaches. We had the personnel to beat them. We had the personnel to beat them, and it's like we let up. We let up on Tua. I don't know why we let up on Tua. Why we back putting that pressure on him?
And we can't get up for big games, especially on the road.
Hey,
we come in like we've been partying all night.
Miami, man. They must have went out to the strip club in Miami.
And that's how they be playing.
And be going to Chocolate City in Miami. That's HP I had to go to the strip club.
Yeah, hey.
Rubbing them hands together like that. Your boy got time tonight, man. I thought sure he would have been on the show tonight.
Hey, man.
Because normally you can tell how they're gonna play after their first series. That first series, I knew we were gonna put up at least 35 on Miami. It looked like they were just gonna run up and down the field on Miami. I said, yep, 35. After that, nope.
I already had all my obnoxiousness ready. I mean, I was going to be unbearable. But, you know, it is. We lost 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Quesada said Vegas sent some guys in black suits in your locker room to talk to McCartney.
And I'm telling you, y'all bet not lose this week. Because that little guy, I don't know who he is. Cornell, like boy, if y'all lose to damn Detroit, hey, he better shut down all his. I'm gonna find him. He better shut down all his goddamn social media. I'm find that little scoundrel. Yes, sir. He been back. He got a lot of mouth, but hey, you don't want to. You can't find him when they losing.
I think this is upsetting the Cowboys fans because these were 3 good games for us to win and prove that what we can do. I mean, for me, you can't win 3 games on the road. I can't see you reforming and turning around and all of a sudden becoming a juggernaut. You know, you're going to have to slap one of these teams. And don't wait till you get home and slap Detroit. You know, you really need to you had an opportunity to put the business on Miami the other night and let off.
Yeah.
Let off. I don't want to hear about no fumble either because, and man, you know, those miscues like that, but them boy better be lucky I ain't the coach. Because I don't care. I'll put somebody in you'll never heard of. Barney Bickerstaff is in the game. Pollard is on the bench. Oh boy, Pollard never see that A. Come in the A. Or let Key drop that ball like that. Fumble. Oh no. Thursday night football. New York Jets. I'll get it right after a while. New York Jets versus the Cleveland Browns. 8:50 p.m. Who you guys
Cleveland.
got?
Cleveland.
You ain't got to ask.
I got Cleveland.
I got Cleveland.
Cleveland defense alone.
I got Cleveland. Yep. This Saturday, because they don't want to put us on TV with Anybody else? This Saturday, Tyrone, coming to theaters near you, Jimmy Johnson going in to the Ring of Honor, your world champion, Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, y'all better not lose on Jimmy Day, man.
That's what I said. I was like, we cannot embarrass Jimmy.
Who's on Jimmy
Y'all
Day?
let Detroit come in there.
I said, we've been waiting on this for years. We cannot embarrass Jimmy.
Dan Campbell, crazy stuff, man. Hey, oh Lord.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Kason says Browns
going to the game, Nikki?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Detroit by 4.
When you leaving?
No, I stay in Dallas.
She live in Dallas. Yeah, man. This ain't no shabby show. We got a live connection from Dallas. Irvin, Irv, I know what you're looking at, but
I've been in and out, man. I've been in and out, bro.
Watching basketball?
Nah,
bowl game on, man.
Bowl games. Bowl
game.
games on.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you've been watching maybe Harriet Tubman or something like that.
Nah,
I can't
man.
say history.
You know, them slavery,
slavery
shows get me angry a little bit, so I don't watch them a whole lot.
Yeah, them show get you angry for real. It get you angry now. So, Detroit versus Dallas. I know the Cowboys. Dallas. Who you got, Tyrone?
Why you gonna ask me, man?
You can do it, Ty. Say it, Ty. Say Dallas, Ty. Give it to us one time, Ty.
Ty.
No, man. And I would, but Cornell, hey, he talked so much about the 49. I can't do it for Cornell, man.
I got it. Yeah, Cornell was on you the other day, man.
Tyrone, and then I wasn't really on you, Tyrone. You try to make me be on you. I was saying in general. Next thing you know, Tyrone attacked me with his aggression from the game. I said, where I said Tyrone, I had to go back and read the feed. I said, I called Tyrone name. Now see Letitia West. Oh, that's a perfect person to call on the show tonight. Because I ain't heard from her since that happened.
Hey man, you was some entertainment. Hey, you was some entertainment for me, man. I ain't had nothing to do at work. You was some entertainment for me, man.
I know, but you talk about then you talk about a pork chop sandwich, and I said Tyrone in our argument with food, and I said, dang, I ate breakfast yet. I said, man, let me go get a sandwich, man. Tyrone know how to draw me off, boy. A squirrel, like I'm a bird dog or something like that. Sandwich. New England versus Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I got Buffalo, but I hope New England beats them for Larry Gibbs.
Absolutely.
Yes. If New England was decide to just go ahead and carry on the tradition of winning from last week, I would be glad. I hope Zeke runs for 300 yards. Atlanta and Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, I got Chicago.
All right, you got Chicago.
I'm gonna take Atlanta.
Letitia might cuss me. You got Atlanta?
Yep.
They should go get Justin Field next year if they were smart.
Absolutely. She gonna answer the phone because she see my number. Las Vegas and Indianapolis.
I'm going with the Raiders on this one.
Yeah,
man, that's gonna be
I'm going to Raiders.
They just gave the head coaching job, didn't they?
No, they haven't given it to him yet. Everybody wanted to get it.
Yeah, they haven't.
7 0 0 7.
Hang the phone up, man.
I'm gonna leave a message.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept.
Oh,
any
your
messages
mailbox
at this time.
full. Yeah,
Goodbye.
that's all right. You ain't want to answer my call because you know you got call ID, Letitia. Mailbox full. Suppose I need a ride.
You would have been walking.
It's obviously too much emotion in this game. Hey, let me tell you.
You
Hey,
better put your good shoes on.
I broke down all the time. Hey, somebody passed so fast, you know your pants leg be flapping in the wind. That guy almost cut my leg, boy. I said, God, dog, boy. Boy, me and ain't give me no ride. Kayson says too much emotion in the Dallas game. Kayson said Buffalo by 17. And so yeah, I'm going with the Raiders too, man. I like what that guy's doing down there with the Raiders.
I'm going with Indy, man.
I hope by saying that, I hope that don't make Indianapolis beat them 45-12. But yeah, I'm going with the Raiders. I'm going with the Raiders. Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants.
Shit, the Rams.
Rams.
Hey man, they're bringing Tyrod back, man. Tyrod might make a difference, man.
Easy day bench old Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all guys finish with that. You know, I'll go with the Rams. Arizona and Philadelphia, and I'm calling for the upset. I'm calling for Arizona to go down there and box them in their mo.
Man, Arizona don't even want to win. Philadelphia.
Come on, man. You make Arizona side they on suicide watch.
Man, them jokers trying to clear house, man.
They liquidated. Well, I wish they would have liquidated and let us have Buda Baker. We sure could have used him back there. I was scared, boy, and I thought they was getting rid of Buda Baker. I said, please don't let him go to Philly or San Francisco. I don't want Buda Baker over there. But I don't care. Y'all got Randy Gregory now. I see that just like getting that didn't make a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, he can't get on the field, man. You know, they got plenty of linemen over there. So hey, he got to work to get some time, man.
Oh, Randy Gregory. His best years were with Dallas.
Hey man, his best years should be now. Should he can smoke a little weed now?
Huh?
He can smoke a little weed now. Like
the problem, he done smoke too much. The TCH.
he need to be on it, man.
He like Ricky. What Ricky last name was?
Ricky Williams, man.
He like Ricky Williams. Ricky quit football. Ricky gone and started. Yeah, he started selling flowers in the airport.
Hey man, Ricky said, "The hell with y'all."
He said, "Peace, man. I don't want to hurt nobody else." New Orleans and Tampa Bay.
I'm taking New Orleans in the upset, and because I want Larry Gibbs to lose.
Tampa Bay, man.
I'm gonna join you.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna join New Orleans in the upset.
I think Mr. Crabler is gonna be playing. It's done deal, man.
Oh boy, Crabler playing.
What's his name? Hurt again? Carr? Hurt again?
Yeah. I think Carr done, man.
Well, you know they're keeping Jameis on the bench because they said they don't want to make Derek Carr look bad if Jameis outplay him.
This is why I said, hey, that ain't hard to do, man.
Derek Carr is.
They probably played Hill because they gave him all that dang on money too.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Yep.
To be a stunt player.
That's
all he's a stunt player. Stunt double. Run the ball every now and then. Somebody crack him side the back. San Francisco and Washington.
San Francisco by 20. Even though Brissett is starting,
man. And I'll probably be out there. Hey, I'm watching the weather.
Going out there?
Yeah, man.
Don't catch no cold.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I know how to leave.
Where your laundry?
You know how to get up out of there, huh?
Yeah. Hey, quickly. And that's the crappiest damn stadium ever, boy. That, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, so I said he got a used car for sale.
A used car and a used Allen. Get both of them out of there.
Boy, you know, we should have studied the playbook a little bit more and been serious about football. We could have went against about a 1-year contract.
Hey, man.
I lied.
Hey, look, man, it didn't matter, man. I tell you, that damn Gerald Moody, man. Tell you that joker told me, man, you know, I used to play quarterback where we went scrimmage, Midland Valley. Man, that joker put me in, moving up and down the field. The other coach asked me, why you don't play this guy with your number one offense? Moody looked back at me and that joker said, hey, son, you good, but you ain't got to ever worry about taking another damn snap around here. For real, man. Seriously, man. That dude told me that, man. I said, damn, man.
Who was playing quarterback when you was there?
His grandson, Chris Patterson.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, because I got him back for you because he was my driver's ed coach. And I was driving the car, and boy, listen, I left the road. That cat was, you know how he got his little you got the brakes on the other side.
Yeah,
that almost put a hole in the floor trying to. Listen, I left the road because you know when you're young, you know you drive and you go too fast. You know what I mean? I've been going, boy. I've been driving, turning the corner. Hey man, I turned the corner, airport road somewhere over there. I was all on side, but tear somebody's mailbox up. Son!
What the hell are you doing, son?
That man probably had 6 strokes.
You sound just like him too, boy.
Son, what are you doing, son?
What you doing, son?
Nikki, that's our old high school football coach. All of us went to the same high school.
Okay.
So I played. That was my high school coach when I played, and that was Tyrone's high school coach. Me and Clarence played on the same team together. So we always talk about that guy. He's something else.
Yes.
He
played football and baseball together.
Get with my high school coach too, Nikki, if I didn't quit the game.
I remember when he grabbed John Weathers by the face, man. Boy, John almost, he was going to kill him.
Back in those days, coaches could get away with that kind of stuff, though. Now you can't.
Yeah, he used to try that. Now he was brave. I remember.
You get fired now.
Yeah, I remember him and Terrence Holman were going out on the sideline. He talking about we holding Terrence. He talking about let him go. Let him go. Terrence, pull his ass up. Hey man, I think that's funny, man.
Let him go.
Yeah, let him go. Let him go.
It was Lazarus. He had that little Dennis the Menace haircut with that little cowlick in it.
Flipped over to the side. Yeah.
Over to the side. Never wear a shirt his size.
Never.
Carolina, Jacksonville. Huh?
Man, I'm gonna take Carolina just because, but they're playing so bad right now. I don't know.
They almost came back last week. They put up a fighting effort last week, but yeah, I think Jacksonville got them.
Yeah, I can't go with Carolina.
Oh, well, Hodrick said they go shop the world. Miami versus Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah, they ain't going into Baltimore with that.
They're not going to Baltimore win.
Miami, another team that can't play on the road.
I got one thing to say. Slam the girl boy on the hard concrete. They go get slammed on the hard concrete down there. Baltimore had looked like some kind of new world buster the other day. I said, God, no.
Yeah.
That's the first time I saw them play all year. I haven't watched Baltimore. Nikki, who you got? Miami or Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. All right. And Kason says Jacksonville Hard is gone. Too much pressure. They're gonna fall the rest of the games. Bam, ma'am. Good evening, brother. God damn, Mike. What's up, bro? What's up, Bam, ma'am? Tennessee and Houston.
Toss up. Tennessee.
Damn tie.
I'm gonna go with Houston.
I'm gonna take Tennessee.
Stroud out again. It definitely ain't gonna be Tennessee.
Huh?
I said Stroud is out again. It definitely ain't gonna be Houston.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's still out.
I thought he was playing this week.
Nah, they're not sure yet. They think he'll be all right, but they're not sure. At least that's what they said today.
Hey, they might need to keep him out, man. Hey, just go and save him for next year.
Yeah.
They got a good
Tennessee,
man.
They got a good team now, but Houston has a good defense too now.
Houston got a lot of injuries right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been picking up a little bit of everybody that been getting released on waivers.
Yeah, they got a lot of injuries.
Yeah, they've been picking some people. Pittsburgh and Seattle.
Oh,
Let's go Seattle.
Seattle. Pittsburgh had they one good game for the year. That was a fluke last week. They looked too good.
Oh, good, man. Whew.
Oh God,
they look too good.
Amazing what happens when you get the lead in a football game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I will go with Seattle in that game too.
Yeah.
These boys got Russell on the bench, so Russell.
I'm rooting for the Chargers. I'm mad with Denver now.
That's what I say. They can lose every last game. Rest of the year.
They ain't got but 2 more. They know how to lose this year.
Yeah.
They know what losing means.
Well, both of them ain't playing worth a damn.
Talking about he benched Russ trying to get the 8 games.
Yeah. They might just go and lose, be happy.
Yeah. K-Sod said the Steelers go get skull drug. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers too, man. I'm going with the Chargers too over Denver. You know. This is for Kansas City. This is it's now or never. Cincinnati and Kansas City.
I think Cincinnati gonna beat them, man.
I think so too.
I think KC gonna win.
I
this
think
week.
KC
You bounce back.
KC gonna play at home. If they don't, I can't stand for Patrick Mahomes' voice to go up another decibel. Oh no! I said that. I don't understand what's going on. That can't sound like Grover off doggone electric off of
Sesame Street.
Yeah, he sound like Grover, man. But I felt.
I'm joking. Hey, I can go in there and catch the ball better than them damn receivers they got.
Well, they wide receivers. It's all them boys need to know one thing: they ain't got no job next season. Tony need to go ahead and just them boys know they ain't got no job. I saw
they got a job. They can go they got the USFL or XFL, whatever they can go down there and play. But
hey, I don't know if Taylor Swift been at them games or not because Travis Kelce the last couple of games, he been dropping them too.
Yeah. They had an argument the other day. Kelce and Reed had some words because Kelce don't let that gal mess him up.
Oh yeah, the Nutsi undefeated,
and he's so as always, and the reigning world champion. Yes, sir. You know, right. That's right. Ask Mike Tyson. Please say my name on your cell phone, man. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Say my name again, man. I'm gonna punch you in your fat face. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, that joke gonna punch you in your stomach, man. Hey, you gonna be done.
He punch you in your stomach, boy. You have ball problem for the rest of the day. He ain't gonna hit me because it's hard to hit a man that's crying. That's one thing a man can't stand see another man crying, especially with a crying, ugly, bad face. I'm a cry. I am mine. Take a big, strong man to cry. Mike Tyson getting ready to hit you. Green Bay and Minnesota.
Let's go Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm going with Green Bay.
That's going to be a high-scoring game.
They got that as the 8-20 game. Well, what went wrong?
Yeah, they were trying to flex it, and them boy don't want to give it up, man.
They need to flex that. I think that's on the same time as the Waltons reunion. And I'm going to have to watch the Waltons.
Hey, man, don't watch that crap, man. Leave Michael Landon, let his ass be dead and happy, man. Don't watch that, man.
That ain't Michael Landon. The Waltons, man. That's Grandma Walton. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Marielle.
You know Michael Landon. Low House the Perry. That's right. You're right.
The Low House the Prairie. You know that.
Watch none of that crap, man.
Nelly Olsen, huh? If you ever want to watch TV, that's what you watch. There ain't been nothing else on TV.
Well, it's more on TV nowadays. Goddamn it. Hey.
On Saturday, you had to watch Lawrence Welk, Hee Haw. Ain't been nothing on. Did TV go off?
Man, I was
Cornell.
I know, but you.
Hey, don't. Hey, you're telling your age now.
Yeah, he sure is.
Well, I ain't mine.
Hey, you're telling your age.
aluminum foil on the antenna. Yeah, that's right. Oh, here come Mike. Mike said, I finally got my goats in. Sylvester's.
That boy know he's stupid, man.
That's why he missed the show. Because his goats got out. Goats got out. Woo! Nikki, who you got?
I don't know if y'all watch, but man, y'all watch that fight. Y'all see that damn sorry ass Deontay Wilder, man. Hey.
What he did, man.
Man, I got his ass with.
He was saying the other day, Deontay Wilder was comparing himself to Mike Tyson.
Shit.
And saying that in his prime, he could beat Mike Tyson.
And
I was like, Deontay Wilder.
Hell, he's still in his prime.
He must be on
crack. Yeah, no, he ain't no prime no more. That dude beat the nut out of him, man.
Talking about Josh, yeah, he was a scrub.
Yeah, beat the nut.
He was a journeyman.
Yeah.
And nigga, who you got in that Minnesota Green Bay game? She still with us?
Yeah, Nikki just didn't hear you just now. Nikki,
who I got Green Bay. I mean, wait, who you said the who?
Minnesota.
Green Bay. Minnesota tight end is out for the rest of the season.
For the rest. Yeah, he gonna miss.
Yeah.
That's a big loss.
That's a big loss right there. And did the wide receiver ever come back yet?
Yeah, he's back.
He got hurt again.
Yep,
he came back. Got hurt
last week.
Came back.
He had a really good game last week.
No, okay.
Kason Carter said Tyson and Wilder is more like Glass Joe on Tyson Show.
Yeah.
Glass Jaw Joe. I remember that, boy. I remember that. Tyson bigger than everybody else. Oh, God. Well, hey,
Mike
man.
Tyson knockout was a game, though, boy.
Oh, yes,
that was a real game, man. That was a real game. And don't talk about Pitfall. You had need some skill to play Pitfall now. Get on the alligator head. Hey, you got to do it just right, boy. And don't talk about when we first got video game, the little bloop, 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 little paddles, little pong. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to tell you my favorite video game right now, Irvin, is two of them. Mortal Kombat. I go crazy over it. Oh, yeah. I'll be in here going nuts over Mortal Kombat. Finish him. I love that. It just gets me fired up. Finish him. I'll be in there. You snatch somebody, whole spinal column out. Finish him. That thing get me fired up.
Hey, God, calm down, bro. God dang, man.
Let me calm back down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, Madden. I thought I was good at Madden until I played a younger fella, and he was Miami, and I was Dallas. I should have known back then that was the omen. That cat must have run screenplay on me all day long. I would listen. Usually, I know a cheat code or something. I was trying to figure out, dang. And so then I started calling audibles, changing, going for dime package, going full out blitz. I went full out blitz. That cat must have thrown a 79-yard play on me. And then, he didn't try to go in the end zone. That cat ran out. That cat just got down there and waited for me to come tackle him so he could run the clock out. This cat would let the clock run out. I said, dang, but this cat beat me real bad. I got dragged. But hey, we were so glad to have Cowboys Nikki on with us tonight. Cowboys Nikki, tell us where can we tune into your podcast?
Facebook, YouTube. Now we have a TikTok channel, so everything.
Cowboys Nikki from Dallas, Texas. Oh, go ahead there.
I was just saying the name of the page is Stars Talking Cowboys.
Stars Talking Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Stars Talking Cowboys. Check them out Tuesday nights, right?
Yes, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, because and put the Nikki, if you would tag us with it in the chat,
okay,
so I can go and get that and tag, because Urban was mentioning too. But we're gonna come check y'all out next week. We'll come check y'all out next week. Absolutely. And Cowboys Nikki, you want to leave us with?
Yes, I just want to say thank y'all once again and Happy New Year to everybody. Stay safe. And I guess when we talk again, we'll be in 2024.
2024.
Good luck to everybody's team.
You need to warn them Cornell and them fellas that you got a couple of cowboy hosts that might make them mad. Because Nikki be having some knockdown dragouts with a couple of them cats. But
no, listen.
Just let you look. I'm gonna warn you. So just take heed to the warning.
When I go visit, I know that. Hey, what the church rules say: govern yourself accordingly.
Govern yourself accordingly.
we be on there into it. We be on there arguing.
I govern myself accordingly. That's right. That's right, boy. Believe me, boy. I know how to go someplace and be quiet now. Don't think I don't. Don't think I
folks,
don't.
but Happy New Year's to everybody. Y'all enjoy yourself this weekend. Be careful out there in the streets. The young boys ain't up to nothing but bad. So
yeah,
got that
be careful, man.
Yeah, be careful.
That's why you bring New Year's in church or in your house. One of the two.
Right.
That's it.
Can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with that. That's right.
That's
it.
it.
Sound like somebody granduncle. You bring the New Year in at church or
that's
in
it.
your house.
I mean, in this world today, these kids ain't got no regard for life.
None at all.
Mm.
That's why the Cowboy King says, "Do not argue with them. Just get in there and hit them with the car. When the police come, tell them your shit was."
Boy, I tell you.
It goes on. Cry a lot, and I'm coming to the court case to back you up. Don't worry. Wear a suit that day. That's right.
Y'all have a good one, everybody.
All right. Have a good night.
Oh yeah.
Having a happy New Year. Thank you for coming on the show. Till next
problem.
Week. All right. Hey, Cowboys, Nikki, you always got a seat on here.
I know you told me. I would be live at the game, so especially for the induction. So.
All right. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, cut it out, guy. Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna get you tomorrow too. I ain't got nothing to do at work tomorrow. I got to get some entertainment, so I'll be there to get you tomorrow too.